New Hampshire Hobby Logger here. Well, we had great plans today to do a little demo with the gasifier to get this old tractor started. And as you can see, it's been sitting in the brush for a while here, and but we had a little problem trying to get a battery for it. It's a 6-volt system. It's an old Farmall H, and we had charged it found an old one. We charged it for a while. Finally got 1.5 volts out of it, so that's not enough to run the points. Get a spark out of it. So I guess what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little quick walkie around here. I was going to hook it right up to the carburetor here, and I had everything all lined up. To do that, we're going to put the snorkel right to it. That's coming right up, and that's what we were up to. So then we discovered that we don't have the wood gas carburetor easily accessible anymore. So that is kind of hooked onto our Left for Dead Honda. So I guess what we'll do, we're not going to waste a good deal here, a chance to set up and run it. I had it running this morning, and I took a lot of stuff apart the other day to put in some new drains underneath the filters, and it took a little while to get going today, but it finally everything worked as it was supposed to. We had everything all set up, just running off the batteries and the inverter here, so I guess we can do that again. We had the big blower running off of that, and we were charging the system like mad, and we were drying wood. We've got a little bit of a charge in it right here. So let's fire it up, see what we can do today. We'll give her an hour's run or so. So I'll leave that off until we get started, because we don't need any back pressure. And we'll check back in a minute. Okay, so we got a little smudge going in the wood hopper there. And as soon as that starts to make some decent looking smoke, we'll touch her off. Found this morning she was still pulling a lot of moisture, so I got to figure out how we're going to deal with that. I'm going to try another filter idea here later in the week probably, and see if we can't start pulling some of that out of there. Okay, we'll hold off till we get her ready to go on the flare, but we can do a quick little walk around. See how we're faring out on this thing. It's too bad. I really wanted to see if that would touch off of that, but I really got a couple of things I got to do. The starters needs rebuilding. I really should take that out and run that down to the to Dana there, who put a real good one together for me. And it'd be a whole lot easier trying to start it, because for about 20 years I ran this thing, and I always had to crank it. I mean, there was a while there I could use a starter, but 6-volt don't do too well with them, and unless everything's right up to snuff. But I'd crank it, and she'd take right off, and I used it every year for the garden, pulling the harrows around, and I had a 3-bottom plow on it, and it did a good job. But I got the other 4-wheel drive tractor and a 3-point hitch. Yeah, you know how it goes. So this poor old girl's been just sitting here, and tin's all good on it, and she still runs pretty fair. Well, at least it did 6 years ago. Oh, anyhow, story of my life. Used and leftovers. And but the battery bank's doing good. I had a good charge on that going this morning. We're still got a good flare going, and I can see we're still making moisture. We'll let that heat up for a minute. I don't have a whole lot of wood in there. I was good for a couple hours this morning, but I don't want to run it that long. I've still got some other stuff I got to get done today. So as soon as that comes up to temperature a little bit, we will touch off with the big blower. and go from there. So the sight glasses. And she's starting to clear up a little bit now. Temperature's up to 200. You guys are starting to know the routine pretty good here now, aren't you? Not as good as me, I guess. Well, that's not going anywhere. And of course I took off this morning and lost a good amount of the stuff. Some of it got captured in that reservoir up there, but I lost some. So the mammy's got drawn down again. We got a couple of what's going on up there. Hey. There's another one right beside it. Huh. Running right on the big cable right now. Got the somebody's in control. Okay, guys, the old man's got to go to work. Let's just run down for a minute. But that's pretty sweet. Okay, we're signing it. Okay, that's just to show we got moved away. We're totally independent, off-grid. We could be powering up what we wanted. Yeah. I was going to shut it down earlier. There's probably another 15 minutes or so gone by, 20 minutes maybe. It's running just so sweet. It's really running sweet. Just a little bit of water in it, not too bad. Shaking it, but it's not doing anything. It's just running right along. I think it's got to be one of the best runs I've had. Not getting anything in the line. This morning it was, well, I had to shut it down to drain that hose out. It was getting filled right up, but right now I'm figure I haven't charged this little starter battery for a while, so charging that back up a little bit while we just sit here doing nothing.